All right, Nissan Z Limited Series. Let's go. I've already posted the series overview covering topics, the usual topics, how much it's going to cost, what types of events to expect, your upgrade strategy, and whatnot. So for this one, we'll actually do some racing and yeah, do what we gotta do to actually win this car. So here's once again the rewards presented in 25% completion increment for our purpose. Let's, as I said, do some racing. We'll start with the cup. And yes, you have 7 days to complete it. But upon winning the first one, first race of the event, you are given 3 hours of instant service and instant upgrade on Racing Dollar upgrades. So we'll try to take advantage of that as much as I can. So first race, we'll run it stock, because if we start upgrading right away, then we're gonna have to squander that first hour on just waiting for those upgrades to complete, versus obviously if you run the first race without any upgrades, then you can get the same setup upgrades without having to wait. So there you go. All right, so let's check out some different racing modes. So the bumper view. And let's check out the hood view. And of course, we got the right-hander coming up with the sprint circuit. And let's check out the interior view. Looks like a modern coupe, doesn't it? With the touch screen console and yep. And yeah, so far without any upgrades running stock, feel like this handling is pretty good. A little late on the brakes there. Kind of check out how far we can push this guy. A little bit of skidding. That's a tricky corner. And this is also actually the current week's weekly time trials taking place also, isn't it? Except we're not racing this guy, we're racing what, Aston Martin 177 I think is the car to use to get into the top ranks. Alright, anyway, we'll wrap it up, and let's see, what do you got? That's pretty playful, I would say. Instead of starting to do the donut instead, it actually did pass through the finish line kind of sideways. which of course was my intention. All right, just under minute 30 for that lap. Yeah, I mean, wasn't exactly trying that hard. And yes, as you can see, instant service and instant R&D on upgrades are that offers triggered. And then, yeah, I know, because I went through the overview, that's why it's giving me, and I restored. So there's conflict in car data. So if you if you somehow did some time trials, yes, that will be reset. That's what they're saying. Anyway, let's spend some gold, put some upgrades on. So 3 across the board, as we checked out earlier, right? For the total of some 160 gold and a few racing dollars. Oh, don't skip, or at least let's not skip a category. There we go. Next exhaust, 3 there. Brakes, 3 there as well. And then the final tires and wheels. And with that third stage upgrade, we are exactly at 36.8, which is what's required to complete this limited series to win this car. Alright, so dynamic circuit here at Leipzig. Speed snap usually is one of the lower speed targets. So I think it's like 80s, right? Yeah, 87 kilometers per hour. That's I gotta say, that's gotta be pretty slow. So here, I'll do it in cockpit view so we can actually see the speed as we make our way through. Yeah, so even with the barely touching the gas, we're well above the target, which is fine. I mean, it is tier 1 after all. All right, so continuing on. All right, so 2 down, 1 more to wrap up tier 1. It's gonna be in the form of autocross at Catalunya National Circuit. Target time just under 30 seconds, or 29 and change. And all right, here we go. And yeah, there's some time to spare. Once again, sending it sideways. All right, even with that, got a couple of seconds to spare, and then some, because I think the target was like 29, right? 29, okay, 0.0, so yeah, couple of seconds and change, right? All right, so that is good enough for another gold trophy, which means we get to complete tier 1, unlock tier 2, pick up a few racing dollars for the effort. So there you have it. So that'll do it for the tier 1. We'll continue on to tier 2 in the next video, so stay tuned. 1 down, 14 more to go.